Last time on DIY Destinations Antarctica Part 1, 3 days of painful flight delays and going crazy. Finally prayed at the Antarctic church, reached a Russian schooner called Amazon, $200 internet, boots soaked in hospital chemicals, and a tiny front cabin that rocked me to sleep. Now, I become the official dishwasher ambassador and finally reached land. Penguins, seals, whales, and a Russian priest camp I had to help tear down. Part 2 starts now. Big world, tiny budgets, no problem. Welcome back to DIY Destinations with Charles Huang, your ultimate guide to unlocking incredible cultures, epic beauty, and maximum adventures. Adventure starts now. So the ship is sailing all night last night. It's not bad. I couldn't really feel any motion sickness. And we are gonna have breakfast and a team briefing at 9 o'clock. Let's see what's for breakfast. Oh, good morning. Oh, avocados, scrambled eggs, some cured meats, porridge, bread. Let's eat. The weather seems to be really nice today though. Yeah, really nice. Not that cold actually. Well, there you go. Wow. After breakfast, I step outside, clear day, mountain covering ice and snow. Blue sky, warm air. For a brief minute, it felt like a perfect Canadian fall. Then I remembered, I have chore. Alright, general meetings. Olga looked at me, you, dishes first. I point to myself, she nodded. Everyone's asked to do some chores, like a crew, and today's my turn to do the dishes. And just like that, I became the official dishwashing ambassador of Amazon. So much for that perfect fall. Time to scrub. No complaints at all. Every dish. Let's go back up and see what's our daily briefing today. After dishes, briefing time. We are at the coast of Elephant Point. Olga show us seal photos, my potential Tinder matches. Alright, first landing approaching, something unexpected happened. They pull out the vacuum, and I don't mean for the carpet. Every single pocket on every single person get vacuumed. A study found each visitor carried on average of 10 seeds, and in one season, tourists, scientists unknowingly brought over 71,000 seeds into Antarctica. And in a place where a banana peel takes 180 years to decompose, it's a big problem. Those seeds could introduce non-native species that will disrupt the ecosystem. So, except for looking for weapons, they are looking for raw plant seeds. And honestly, I respect it. Empty pockets? Good. Let's get moving. Two zodiacs, fast, wet, and yeah. If a cruise ship is already parked, we have to ask permissions. So basically, we are knocking on a floating mall's door, begging to board Antarctica. My waterproof pants has given up on life. Olga pushes us ashore. I think that could be another Russian base. There's a cross, and that is... There's already a bunch of Russians on the beach, tearing up a camp. Belonging to some guy named Fedor. Never heard of him. This is a seasonal camp. So what's happening is every year they come and they leave, they come and leave, and that's probably from abroad. We can also see basically this is a Russian camp right here, scientific camp. I do my part to help them out. No regards to nationality or politics. Another campsite. Another round. Turns out he's a famous Russian adventurer and an Orthodox priest. So basically he's an Indiana Jones with a Bible. This camp was for microplastic research, collecting water samples to study pollutions. Very important, very cold, very boring until now. End of season, Antarctic treaties say everything must go. So they asked us a bunch of tourists to help dismantle it. I say yes, because I have no dignity and I want to impress the Russians. We are now free laborers for a priest I never heard of. The seals are watching, they are not helping. Still, no Tinder matches. This is Elephant Point, a small, mostly ice-free patch of land that sticks into the ocean. Believe it or not, back in the early 1800s, this was ground zero for the ruthless seal oil industry. Within 30 years, they nearly wiped out entire seal populations. So I'm here to take pretty pictures and wash dishes. The last guy who came here did a lot worse. Moral of the story, don't mess with Antarctica. Avoid stepping on the greens, that'll be the best because it takes so long for them to grow. So I'm going to try to step on the rocks. You see patches of green and yellow on the rock, mosses and lichens. They look tough, but they are really incredibly fragile. Across Antarctica, there's only 850 plant species. Almost all of them are on less than 1% of the land. Just 2 native flowering plants, 100 mosses, up to 400 lichens, and they grow at a glacial pace, literally. Antarctica lichens grow at 0.1 mm per year. Some takes 100 years to grow just over 1 centimeter. Step on a moss's bed, your foot will be visible for decades from now. So when the guys say only step on rock or snow, they mean it. Antarctica runs on 2 strict rules. Don't touch anything, and if a penguin wants to cross the path, you let it. These are Gentoo Penguins, with their bright orange beaks, crisp white bonnets, and dignified wandos. They are also known as gentleman penguins. They are the 3rd largest penguin species, weighing in the solid 5 to 6 kilos. But don't let their fancy looks fool you. When they are not looking for aristocrat, they are totally aquatic rock stars. Underwater, they are the fastest penguin on the planet, blasting through the ocean at 36 km per hour. And if you think your love life is complicated, take note from these guys. The male proposed by finding the smoothest, most perfect pebbles and presenting it to a female. If she likes his stone and his dramatic skyward trumpet call, she accepted. And that's basically the Antarctic version of diamond ring. They then use over 1,700 stones to build a nest and raise their chick together. But here's the brutal part. They mostly lay 2 eggs, but in most colonies, only the stronger firstborn chick survives. Cold, dark, and efficient, just like Antarctica. Now, look closely at the screen. See those scruffy, half-naked ones? That's your annual molt. They lose all their feathers at once and can't swim for weeks. So they just stand there looking miserable, waiting to be pretty again. Honestly, same. Two types here, elephant seal and fur seal. Elephant seal are massive. Male can weigh over 3,000 kilos. The small cart with flippers. They spend most of their time burping, sleeping, and fighting each other for dominance. Very dramatic, very smelly. Fur seals once hunt to near extinction, now they are back and angry about it. Fast, loud, and aggressive. They bite can cause seal fingers, a nasty bacterial infection you don't want. So no selfies up close. I tried. It barked. I left. You would too. This is Rotch Dome, a massive sloping ice dome that rises 360 meters high, taller than Eiffel Towers if you stack on top of each other a few times. It's located 2 kilometers inland from Elephant Point. So, what I do? I flew my drones, because I'm a budget adventurer, not a suicidal mountaineer. My ego? Slightly bruised, but my footage? Gorgeous. Rotch Dome is basically a giant frozen ice capsule. Thousands of years ago, it covered all of Elephant Point. Then it slowly melted back, leaving behind a rocky beach. Glaciers like Rotch Dome float like really slow rivers. They carve valleys, dump rocks, and if you listen closely, they sometimes crack and groan like a knee after climbing that bunk bed ladder. You see it in here, deep blue crevasses, wind scalp ice ridges, and absolutely no other humans. Pallet after pallet of dismantled camp wood, metals, trash, all loaded onto our Zodiacs, then hauled it to the Amazon. We stayed on the Elephant Point for about an hour and a half, long enough to get sunburned, windburned, and emotionally attached to our penguin. Then it was our turn to leave. I look back at the beach. Here's the thing, this place is raw, wild, and completely unforgiving. But that's why it matters. Antarctica doesn't need us. It's been fine for millions of years without a single human. We are the guests here, and like any good guest, we should clean up after ourselves, take only pictures, and leave only footprints, and maybe a few tears, but the good kind. Just got back from the shore. It's quite experience, and since my cabin mate's not here, I like to give a little tour. So it's very basic. There's like a window where they unload a lot of the luggage here from my cabin. There's two. We are a mess right now because I have lots of toys of my own. As you can see down here, there is one outlet. I think it's lunchtime. Oh yeah, I'm hungry. I don't know about you, but... Whoa, that's a lot. Holy smoke. I think that's pork. Soup. Okay, vegetable soup. Chickens. Beans and rice and pork there and rice. Wow. My god, I think I'm gonna get fat in this boat.
Yes.
Holy. Oh, what a skipper. He's really cool. It's from Chile.
I'm guy too, but not here.
Do you like empanadas?
Yeah, of course.
Can you make empanadas?
Maybe.
Okay, if you know how to make empanadas, I will like you a lot. You can be my tour guide.
Oh, really?
Chilean empanadas are the best because they don't fry, they bake it. I think some good news coming up. Okay, good news?
Yes, it's not landed today.
Okay.
Our plan is to go south during the evening, night, and some part of morning.
Okay.
And we are planning to step our foot on the Antarctic continent.
Quick reality check. Elephant Point, not on the Antarctic continent. It's on Antarctic Peninsula, a long icy arm that reaches towards South America. Think of it as Antarctic's chilly little cousin. The actual continental mainland, we haven't stepped foot on it yet. We're sailing overnight, and if it all goes well, weather, sea, my stomach, we might reach it by the morning, or at least that's what Olga said. Can feel the, everything's rough. So the sea condition today is gonna be like pretty rough. I don't know if we're gonna do anything. Woke up after a full night of rocky waves. Somehow made it to breakfast. Didn't spill my coffee. Small victory. Weather outside absolutely brutal. Wind howling, cloud angry, but this is Antarctica. Unpredictable. So I'm keeping my hope alive. Oh! A little bit embarrassing, but yeah, weather has improved a bit, so hopefully we can go on the Zodiac. That's good, sun's up. Yes! And I smell lunch right here. Just before noon, we arrived at Foyne Harbor, and right here in the shallow water is a wreck of Guvernøren, a massive rusted hunk. But get this wasn't just any old ship sinking, it was a floating whale oil factory that went down in the most ridiculous way possible. A party got out of hand. Back in 1915, the crew was having a celebration. Someone knocked over an oil lamp, and the whole ship caught fire, fueled by all the whale oil they had on board. The captain ran the ship aground to save everyone.
For next whaling factory, it came and saved them to their home. So, but after that there was the First World War, and they didn't come here to take all this oil and blubber, used as artificial harbor and artificial place of berthing for all yachts. And this is very interesting location of whaling history. The whales are almost out of numbers. Yeah, no whales, no seals, because they killed during that season. They killed 4,431 whale. Now they're recovering, and we have numbers I will show you later. Continental is there. That mountains far away, 10 miles. This is Antarctic Peninsula.
How about enjoy a meal? Brianka. Brianka, okay. Briatnoko. Okay, Briatnoko, everyone. Alright. Okay, you can quiz me later. Briatnoko. Oh my god, why are you making it so more difficult? Say it one more time. Briatnoko Bachita. The whale watching goes in 2 groups. I'm gonna let the first group go first and let my food digest a little bit more. Have fun! From the Guvernøren, we hop onto a Zodiac and motor to the Gerlache Strait. Suddenly, the water was covered in what looked like a melting blueberry sorbet. Here's the science. New sea ice looked white because of the tiny air bubbles scattering the light. By ancient glacier ice, all these bubbles get squeezed out over the centuries. Then the sunlight travels deep inside. The ice absorbs red and yellow and scatter back the most beautiful baby blue you'll ever see. I'm not a poet, but sitting here surrounded by that color, I forgot about the dishes, forgot about the cheap whiskey. For a moment, I just feel small, in a good way.
We have 2 types of seals, the ear seals and the true seals.
Goes another colony of sea lions.
Come closer.
And man, it seems like they're not afraid of humans. Not a good sign. Hi. Then humpback shows up everywhere. They were here for the krill buffet, thousands of miles from their tropical breeding ground, just for a meal, respect. I watched one surface 10 meters from our Zodiac. Scientists still aren't 100% sure why whale jumps, but here's our best theories. A long distance signal, a way of saying, hey, I'm over here, to other whales miles away. Because sound travels way better underwater than light. Tails let my help with feeding. The loud noise can stun or scare tiny krills into a tighter ball, making them easy to swallow in one gulp. Males showing off during the mating season, basically flexing for the ladies and intimidating rivals. And this is my favorite theory. Maybe they are just having fun. Alright, now it's time to...
Did I say over? Here.
Alright, let me go up. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Oh my goodness, I got mussels tonight. Oh. See, if I stay longer, I get so fat. I will never be competitive on Tinder.
So that is called carving.
Cheers, everyone.
woken up and
Cabinmate just said, hey, there's a lot of whales.
Overnight, we sailed to Wilhelmina Bay, about 12 kilometers away, anchored near the Guvernøren Island with a sister ship.
Breakfast. Again, I will wait. Yes, I'll wait a little bit longer. I want to check out the whales. There's a whale right behind us, right here. It's on the surface. I think maybe he's sleeping.
These humpback whales aren't afraid of the boats. They got super close. One raised the entire head out of the water. Pretty sure it was showing off. Also, the best decision? Grab my drones. Here you go. Spectacular shot of these magnificent, slightly terrifying gentle giants. Breakfast can wait? Well, cannot.
So we are moving to another island right now, which is cool. The weather, hopefully today, will just going to cooperate. Yeah, fingers crossed.
Приятного аппетита!
Wait, slow down.
Давайте вместе, ребят. Раз, два, аппетита!
Аппетит.
Приятного аппетита!
Приятного аппетита.
Да!
This is hard. Okay. Спасибо, everyone.
After that cold breakfast, it was time for another briefing. This time whales, specifically the ones we might see around here. Humpbacks, minks, and maybe even a sneaky orca. We learned something useful. If you got a good picture of whale's tail, call fluke. The black and white pattern is as unique as fingerprint or your passport photo after a 3-day delay. Upload it to happywhales.com, and the researchers can track that whales travel without even leaving their desk. So, something nice for the science. Your Instagram can wait.
Never stops cooking. All the good stuff today. Good. It's the first time I saw him smile actually.
Before landing, we need fuel, lunch, and surprised the cook smiled. First Russian crew to do so. They look serious, but inside, soft, like old bread. I asked them to make me Borsch.
I think we got Borsch. Spasiba. He made he made me Borsch, Russian Borsch. Oh man.
It's called
It
salt.
makes me so happy, man.
It's normal cream, but here in Latin America it's impossible to find
Sour cream.
sour cream. Yes.
Okay. But traditionally it's sour cream.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Well, we have to make the most of what we got.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Ready? Number 2.
Number 2.
Together or together?
Garlic.
Oh, and then number 3, like this.
Yeah.
To eat it properly, you need 5 things. Salo, a name for cured pork fat. Bread, garlic, the Borsch itself, and vodka, obviously.
Ooh. Spasiba. This is amazing. Thank what's inside the Borsch, the famous Russian Borsch, is meat.
A quick introduction. Borsch is a classic Eastern European soup. Main ingredients? Beet. That's why it's red. Also cabbage, potatoes, and sometimes meat. Every family has their own recipe. Every Russian will tell you theirs is the best.
No matter how bad the weather is, you just can't keep me in. Oh, look at that. We got some friends here. Damn. Holy smoke, look at this. Damn. Look how big the damn mountain is.
We will have a lot of penguins. There are
Penguins. They are so cute. That's the only Tinder match I have here, so I don't have much choice here in middle of nowhere. So you better like penguins if you're coming here to Antarctica.
Yes.
We waited and waited. Rough sea, no landing. Lunch came and went, then finally the ocean stopped being angry. We got lucky. Zodiac in the water, destination, George Point, Rotch Island. Named after some Belgian guy from 1897. He probably didn't have to eat cold eggs, lucky him. The wave was still grumpy, but my waterproof pants, grumpier. Let's go. The penguins are waiting. Hopefully they got a bigger smile than the Russians.
Wow, look how big the skeleton is for the whales.
The George Point is the northern tip of Rotch Island, first mapped in 1897 by the Belgian Antarctic Expedition, and named after his second in command, Georges the Coin. Today is the center of Gentoo universe with over 1,700 breeding pairs, plus a smaller, more stubborn population of chimp-strap penguins. If the penguins ignore you, the fur seals or the curious whales in the channel won't.
Fur seals are very dangerous animals, so we go to them in the upper part. We pass them from the snow, but be careful on the snow there is a ordeal still.
Yep.
And not every gray stone is a stone, yeah? It can be sealed.
You might notice a pink patch on the snow. Look like a giant squeezed Slurpees, right? That's watermelon slope. It's actually a green algae called Chloromomus nivalis that produce a red sunscreen to protect itself from the sun. Smells like a fruit stand in here. Seriously, the green, yellow, orange patches. Different type of snow algae. Think of the snow as an artist's palette. And it's all melting away faster because a dark color absorbs the heat. So pretty and problematic. It's the full Antarctic experience. Arctic fur seals. Scientific name? Arctic syphilis gazella. They do not move like gazelle. They waddle and blurt. Two cool things. First, they have a visible ear flap. Other seals just have holes. Fancy. Second, they will nearly wipe out for their fur. Now, they are back. Millions of them. You'll smell them before you see them. Territorial males charge during mating season. If one chases you, don't run in straight line. They are faster than you think. Zigzag. Wave your hands, look big. Or just let the guy next to you trip first. Their bite? Seal fingers. Nasty infection. So, once again, binoculars, not selfies.
Okay. You want a photo of
I
him?
have one husband.
He's a good guy. I like him. He's a
18 years.
18 years it is. Amazing. Lucky husband and lucky wife.
On the island, I realized something. The Russians aren't that cold. I started chatting with one couple. Actually, nice. Who knows? Turn out everyone on board is married, except me, and a girl named Dasha.
Good to be back on the ship actually. See if there's some warmth. I think what I need to do is get some hot chocolate. There's some really cool looking iceberg here. Here you go. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Sunsets as well. Beautiful. Took a nap, vodka hangover from lunch. Boat headed to Paradise Bay. Sounds nice, right? Like I finally relaxed. Maybe another landing today. No. Waves say no. Wind say no. My stomach say please stop. Today we're not able to go to Chile station, but you got to see from outside. Maybe tomorrow, I hope so. Maybe tomorrow. You see like so many penguins on that station, that's crazy. We got salmons tonight. Basiba. He's a head cook. He's the best. The captain is right behind me. Even he has to wait in line. After dinner, let's talk about paying folks on this boat. Remember the other single, Dasha? She's in her 30s, marketing exec turned life coach. So basically, she got her life together. I have a $5 whiskey. Everyone else, executive, business owners, Russian living abroad. The sanctions don't affect them. They got ways. Fancy foreign credit cards, cryptocurrencies, magic. I didn't ask. On average, the cost of this trip, 12,000 euros per person. I pay half by begging for 2 weeks in a language I don't speak. So here I am, surrounded by successful married people, eating pork fat with my fingers. Antarctica, worth it. My dating life, still frozen. So there I was, tired, smelling like a penguin, but adventure wasn't over yet. Coming up next, the world's most expensive postcard at the Chilean base, and they might take 6 months to arrive, or never. At the Argentine base, everything is free. Bed, food, water. It's like an Arctic Airbnb with 0 reviews and no hosts. Then pull the plunge twice because I clearly need to prove my manhood. The Drake Passage, 3 days of rocking oatmeals and wondering if a cheap whiskey could cure seasickness. And the moment I realized Antarctica was never going to let me go alive.
Ay, 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 ay.